Hello, and welcome to this week's Solution Saturday. In this video, we're going to go through question 31 from the Consortium Group 2 2011 paper. Make sure to check out the other videos in the playlist for more worked solutions for this paper, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our other videos. Jane is making a spiral out of wire. She bends the wire after 1 centimeter, then bends the wire after 2 centimeters, then 3 centimeters, and continues in this manner. After 4 bends, she has used 15 centimeters of wire. We then have to complete the table. The first thing we're going to do is annotate the diagram that we've been given in the question. So we know that she bends the wire after 1 centimeter, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. To do the rest of the table, we need to take into account the amount of wire used before and after the bend. So, after 1 bend, Jane has used 3 centimeters of wire. After 2 bends, she's used the amount of wire from the first bend, which we know is 3, and 3 more centimeters of wire, so she's used 6 in total. Following this method, how many centimeters of wire are used after 3 bends? The answer is 10. Let's move on to the next part. We need to find out how many centimeters of wire Jane has used after 6 bends. This may seem difficult at first, but we just need to follow the same method we used for the table. Otherwise, you may have also noticed a pattern emerging. The number of centimeters of wire used each time increases, and each time it does this, the difference between the numbers increases by 1. For example, 3 and 6 have a difference of 3, and 6 and 10 have a difference of 4. We can use this pattern to solve the next questions much more quickly and easily. We know how much wire Jane has used after 4 bends, which is 15 centimeters, and then we can add on 6 this time, as the previous increment was 5. So, after making 5 bends, Jane has used 21 centimeters of wire. We're going to use the same method again using the length of wire Jane has used now, which is 21, and then adding on 7 this time, which gives us a final total of 28 centimeters of wire. The last part of this question asks us how many bends Jane has made if she's used 66 centimeters of wire. This question is slightly different, and we need to make sure that we count carefully. What we need to do is use the pattern we identified in the last part to keep counting how many centimeters of wire were used after each bend. Using this, we add 8 onto 28 to get an answer of 36. Let's continue using this method until we reach 66 centimeters. I've put in brackets the number of bends that each calculation corresponds to. And now that we've done that, we can see that when Jane uses 66 centimeters of wire, she's made 10 bends. And that is our final answer. Thank you for watching. We hope you've been able to gain valuable skills that you can apply to problems similar to this one. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment or reach out on our other platforms. Check out the other videos in the playlist for more solutions on tricky questions from this paper.